important to him, and the monastic community, which is recently, now is talking about just eating, and Venerable Sanguan had mentioned that he thought that maybe there's such thing as sticky rice being fried, though they've never had it before. And oddly enough, 2 days later, they had an offering of sticky rice being fried, which is a very interesting thing that happened. So observe yourself as a meditator. These are little things that happen to you that you can see that your mind has clarity and your intuition is strong. And this is just an example of how powerful our mind can be. Well, one of the things that the Venerable had mentioned is not only is our mind powerful, but we can observe this ourselves as well when we meditate. The Venerable talked about how there are certain things in our lives, certain treasures that you can ask things for, certain treasures within yourself that whatever you ask, you can get. And even today, that exists as well. But there are 5 things in life that no matter what, money cannot buy. And the first thing that the Venerable talked about is that money cannot buy long life. It can't buy long life or being healthy or even good health. In addition, money can't buy a good complexion, a bright and flawless complexion that at no matter what age, your skin is radiant and bright. And the Venerable actually brought up Visakha, which was a very committed patron during the Buddha's time. And Visakha is a very good example because her skin complexion was always radiant, and she lived a very long life. And the Venerable mentioned that her situation was very interesting in that this is just to understand how beautiful her complexion was, is that Visakha actually had 20 children. She had 10 boys and she also had 10 girls. And each of her children each had 10 kids too. So the thing is, they ended up with a big family of about 420 people that was in her family, and they would often come and pay respect to the Buddha. And it was even said that the Buddha could not tell which one was Visakha amongst all of her daughters because they all looked the same. The way that he was able to tell, or anyone could tell which one was Visakha, was when she got up. Since she was older, it was harder for her to get up. So this just shows how beautiful and radiant her skin was and her complexion is, and how this is possible for all ages as well. However, money can't buy this. Another thing that money can't buy is happiness. And this is happiness in the body and the mind. Happiness and health in that there's no ailments within the body. The fourth thing that money can't buy is being positive and having wisdom or mental strength, and also having integrity. And then in addition, another thing that money can't buy is having spiritual attainment, both attainment in the world and in the material world as well. And then this leads us to one of the things that we do every Sunday by us coming together to offer food to the Venerables. This is how we can get these 5 things that money can't buy, which is everything that was just mentioned: longevity in life, a good appearance, happiness, strength, and mental acuity. These are the things that we get in return from us doing good deeds, such as offering rice and water to our monastic community. So though money can't buy it, our good deeds can get these things for us. So this was the Venerable's Dhamma talk today.